We are really rolling now with the Locky two-step and Locky Trinity parlays, although we did have a little bit of a snafu last time around with the Chris Gutierrez and John Castaneda fight getting canceled on fight day, hence leaving our Locky two-step down to just Magomed Ankalaev, which I got at minus 104 for that parlay, and obviously we know that he cashed, becoming the new light heavyweight champion, and the Locky Trinity cashed as well with Justin Gaethje as the second leg, and that brought that parlay, I believe, to about plus 300 or 400 something, whatever it was. But regardless, Locky two-step, Locky Trinity hits, even though they were down one leg on each of those parlays. Let's see if we can keep the good times rolling here as I have another Locky two-step and Locky Trinity free parlay for you guys for UFC Vegas 104. Yeah, the only thing I really want to plug off the bat here, Cage Warriors doubleheader 184 and 185 going down Friday and Saturday respectively. I'll have breakdowns for both of those cards on the YouTube page, so make sure you guys check it out in the form of the Legacy Warriors podcast. All right, let's get right into it. First step up in the Locky two-step is going to be Andre Lima as he goes up against Daniel Barres. Now, Barres has an experience advantage here, but I think we'll see Lima utilize his Muay Thai advantage to really touch up Barres, especially inside the pocket. And if Barres wants to get this into the grappling realm, I think we'll see good enough defense from Lima to keep this fight standing and eventually punish him inside the clinch and even have more success once they start breaking out into space. I think Barres leaves a lot of openings in the striking realm that Lima should be able to take advantage of, and I think that will eventually lead to him getting the knockout victory within 2 rounds. But more importantly, cashing as the first step in the Locky two-step. The second step is going to be DR Nergezi as he goes up against a very tough Brenjison Hibero, but I think we'll see a side of Nergezi that we did not see on the Contender series when he earned his contract back in October. Nergezi utilized a strictly striking heavy approach against his opponent that night and earned a head kick knockout in the second round. But normally when you see him on the regional scene, this is a fighter that takes opponents to the ground and smashes them from that top position, and I think he'll be able to do exactly that against Brenjison Hibero here and making it look very, very easy. Now, earlier this week, I was able to lock that parlay in at minus 153. Obviously, both fighters taking some big action over the last couple of days, which now brings that parlay to minus 171. Kind of chalky, but still a spot that I feel quite confident about. Now, for the Locky Trinity, we're going to go with an underdog here because I want to get solid plus money on this 3-leg parlay. I don't want to give you guys a minus money parlay. So let's try to get this 3-legger to hit with Kurt Holobaugh as the third and final piece in this Locky Trinity. He's going up against Alexander Hernandez, who has the youth advantage, has the athleticism advantage, has the probably physical advantage as well. But we know Hernandez, when he is unable to dictate the pace in his fights, he ends up coming up short. And I expect him to struggle with the durability and pace and pressure that we normally see from Holobaugh, who does a great job in terms of walking his opponents down, throwing big, heavy combinations, and then utilizing a solid BJJ game if they try to exploit him by taking him down. Now, we saw Trey Ogden do a good job in terms of shutting down the game of Holobaugh by getting him to the ground and staying in that half-guard position. But that's another BJJ black belt who also had a very good ability to game plan and execute those game plans. I don't believe we'll see Hernandez have that same success. I think we'll actually see Hernandez shoot himself into a guillotine here against Holobaugh, where Holobaugh will eventually be able to get the tap or put him out cleanly. But I do love Holobaugh as an underdog in the spot, and I think he'll help us catch our Locky Trinity. Now, I was able to lock this parlay in at plus 322 earlier this week. A little bit of action coming in on Alexander Hernandez has actually made this 3-leg parlay even better, which now currently sits at plus 344. There you guys go. Locky two-step, Locky Trinity for UFC Vegas 104. I'll be back tomorrow to break down Cage Warriors 185 as well as dropping the UFC Vegas 104 prop drop. See you guys then. Peace.